Jain dear student of class 10th. Today dear students we are going to cover another poem for chapter 3, that is the ball poem, as we have decided in previous video. So my dear students, first of all I will tell you the introduction, then after I will explain you all the stanzas again and again one by one, my dear students. So without wasting time, let's get started. First of all, you will see the outline. A boy loses a ball. He is very upset. A boy does not cost much. A ball doesn't cost much, nor is difficult to buy another ball. Why then is the boy so upset? Read the poem to see what the poet thinks has been lost and what the boy has to earn from the experience of losing something, right? So the poet John Berryman, through this poem, the ball poem, has described the reality of life which everyone has to face one day. He has touched the topic of how to stand up against the miseries and the sorrows of life. Okay, so my dear students, let's get with the first stanza of the poem, right? So what the first stanza says: what is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street, and then merrily over there it is in the water. So first of all, write the meaning of merrily, that is cheerful, and bouncing means jumping up and down. Now, my dear students, here the poet is talking about a boy who has lost his ball. He wants to know about him and his reaction because he has lost his ball. Further, he asks to himself that what this boy will do after losing his ball. The poet has seen the ball going away from the boy. He says that the ball was cheerfully jumping up and down in the street. That means when the ball escaped from the boy's hand, it went into the street, and later on it fell into nearby river, right? So my dear students, next, no use to say, oh there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy as he stands rigid, trembling, staring down and all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. I would not intrude on him. A dime another ball is worthless. Now he sends first responsibility. Right? So first of all, write the meaning of grief, that is sorrow. Meaning of rigid is fixed. Trembling is sacking. Harbor, that is the dockyard or port. Intrude means invader. Dimes is a currency that is equals to 10 cent of US. Worthless, that is valueless or the useless, right? So now here the poet says that there is no benefits of consoling the boy by saying that he will get another ball because he has another balls too. He says so because the boy is feeling very sad. He is completely surrounded by sorrow. He is sad because all the memories of childhood days went down the harbor with the ball. Here the poet says that the boy is very sad as the ball which has now gone unbearable for him, and he is grief stricken. The poet says that he can't even tell the boy to take some money from him in order to buy another ball. He says so because the new ball will not bring the sense of belonging to the boy. Further, the poet says the time has come for the boy to learn the responsibility of taking care of the things. मतलब एक गेंद खोने के ऊपर इतना क्या सैड होना जबकि दूसरी गेंद खरीदी जा सकती थी, लेकिन मसला गेंद खरीदने का नहीं, मसला ये था द बॉय वॉज टेकिंग केयर ऑफ हिज थिंग्स, कि बच्चा अपनी जिम्मेदारियों को समझे और अपने जो सामान है, उसकी जो बिलोंगिंग्स हैं, उनका वो क्या करे, ख्याल रख पाए, राइट? माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, नाउ द लास्ट स्टेंजा. In a world of possessions, people will take balls. Balls will be lost. Always, little boy, and no one buys a ball back. Money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes the epistemology of loss, how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days how to stand up. So, my dear students, here you can see the meaning of possessions is the ownership. External here refers which is the feeling or not attached. Desperate means hopeless. Epistemology, that is a Greek word, episteme means knowledge. Now, my dear student, here the poet says the boy has to learn that in this materialistic world, many of his belongings will be lost. He personifies the balls as his belongings, bag and baggages, be it the worldly things or the relationship he is in possession. So he says that he has to learn to live without them, no matter what. Means without things he has to pass his life. He says no one can buy back such things for him. The poet says so because according to him money cannot buy everything. If he does buy you some materialistic things, still it will not be able to buy the sense of belongingness. He says that the boy is learning how to stand up against the sense of lost things. This means the boy is trying to learn the real truth of life, which states that you have to accept the miseries of life and stand up again. This is the truth which everyone has to learn in his or her life. The harsh truth of standing up against the odd miseries of life that everyone has to bear. My dear students, that was the complete explanation of the poem. So once again I will going to summarize this poem and you will have to clarify it, right? Now, my dear student, here the poet is taking all about a life, all about a little boy who has lost his ball. He was playing with his ball. The ball escaped from his hand and went into the nearby water body. The poet says that the things aside boy losing the favorite ball made him think what about the boy and the reaction to his situation. He further says that the boy was helplessly looking into the water where his small ball had gone. He was sad and was trembling with fear. He got so immersed in his sorrow that he kept standing near the harbor, means the dockyard, for a very long time to keep on looking for his ball. The poet says that he could console him that he may get new balls, or he could also give him some money to buy another ball, but he stops himself from doing so because he thinks that the money may bring a new ball but will not bring the memories and feelings attached to the lost ball. He further says that the time has come for what? For the boy to learn the responsibility. Here the poet wants to say that now the boy will learn the toughest lessons of life. The lesson of accepting the harsh realities of the life that one day will lose our loved ones and our loved things. So everyone must learn these qualities. सबके पास ऐसी जिम्मेदारियां होनी चाहिए क्योंकि जीवन का एक सबसे बड़ा, देखो क्या है ना कि हम हमेशा अपनी लाइफ में कुछ खोते हैं बट इट्स वेरी इजी टू फाइंड आउट इट अगेन, नहीं। सो हमें क्या करना चाहिए, हमें उन चीज़ों को जो कि हमें या तो गॉड गिफ्टेड मिली है या फिर हमारे मेहनत से मिली है, हमें उन चीज़ों की क्या करनी चाहिए, केयर करनी चाहिए, रिस्पेक्ट करनी चाहिए एंड फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल ट्राई टू लर्न योर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी as soon as possible. So my dear student, that was all for this poem, and tomorrow onwards, means from Monday onwards, we will learn the next lesson. Up to the time, thank you, have a nice day, Jai Hind.